I'm the man now. Nobody ever gave a handout. For the stretch, talking grams loud. Cut them off, get the hand out. Bro talk, what's that about?
Yo, what's going on, people? You know who it is. Tay Wiz broadcasting live and direct from the Man Cave as usual. For those subscribers out there that is not subscribed to the YouTube channel, hit that bell. And subscribe to my Twitter page. Hit that bird at TAE_WIGGS. And of course, the link to my website is below. We have 3 games that was on tap last night. The first game was the Raptors and Wizards. And the second game was the Cavs and Pacers. Third game, the Thunder and Jazz. Both games came on. The first 2 games both came on at 7 o'clock. So I'm going back and forth and watching the games to see what I seen. We know the Toronto Raptors won the series 4-2, definitely in dramatic fashion at the Verizon Wireless Center in Washington. Well, I was going back and forth watching this game, looking at Bradley Beal and John Wall getting their work in. I said, okay, this team is up. They came to play. But late in that third quarter, something just didn't happen. Something just didn't click with that team right. Like I said, foul trouble, missing easy layups, turnovers. Turnovers kill people. A lot of teams. You got to take care of the basketball when you play against a team like a Toronto. They long and athletic, and that team when they getting down up and down the floor. What led the Raptors to this win? It all started with Kelly Oubre Jr. And the one thing all professional athletes say, hey, it's playoff basketball. Keep your mind focused. Don't get caught up in the riffraff. Not only Kelly Oubre gave the Raptors bulletin board material, he called a player out on the Raptors, DeLon Wright, saying he doesn't shoot that well on the road. We're going to win this game. And the opposite happened. Teams take heed of this. They got people that tell them, hey, so-and-so say this about you, and they don't think y'all going to win. You only been in the league 3 years, my brother. And you gave a team that been there before in the conference finals some bulletin board material. And guess what? At halftime, they kept saying, hey, remember what he said? We're going to send him home. Because to be honest, Kelly Oubre Jr., you know what I'm saying? Not a bad basketball player. You're all right. But you and DeLon Wright are the same type of player. Y'all are streaky shooters. You talking like you're about to go out here and get 20 and help get the win. Before you talk the talk, you got to walk that walk. You walk that walk first. And you can't talk nothing at the end of the game because all that talking and barking doesn't pay off. A player like DeMar DeRozan and Kyle Lowry and Serge Ibaka, them guys say, you know what? We're gonna show Kelly Oubre Jr. You was not a factor in this series, not at all. It wasn't a factor tonight to help your team to get over that hump and get a win. The Raptors took care of business. They came to your arena, your stadium, your home place, came in, kicked y'all butt in the fourth quarter. Not only in the fourth quarter, but Kyle Lowry scored 13 of his 24 points in the fourth quarter. But you still want to talk about DeLon Wright not having a good shooting game, and this is our house, we're going to get a win. And you, first of all, don't worry about DeLon Wright. Worry about Kelly Oubre Jr., who in this series only been averaging about 8 points per game. Because that team is marching on to the next round. One of the winners of the Cavs and Pacers. Looking at the dynamic of this game, like I said, DeMar DeRozan didn't have a strong output. But when he's out there, you still got a game plan for him. He had 16 points. He still was getting to the rack. He's still making it where it is that when he's on the floor, the team on defense got to be aware of what he's going to do next, what his next move is. But Kyle Lowry, like I said, they picked it up for some reason. Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan start off slow in the first halves of the basketball game. That's going to catch up with you eventually. They can't keep having these rocky starts. They've been doing this for like the last like 5 or 6 years now, going into the playoffs, having these rocky starts. You cannot do that because eventually, like I said, it's going to catch up with you. Yes, Kyle Lowry scored 13 of his 24 points in the fourth quarter to lead his team to victory. And one person I want to give a shout out who's had a great game last night on the Raptors. Valanciunas had 14 points, 15 rebounds, cleaned up the rebounds. But the person that has been absent on the opposite is Martin Gatot. These same guys been talking bad about John Wall when he was out, saying a little sly stuff that the ball moved better. While we got Bradley Beal out here, and I just feel like this team was against each other the whole season. They wasn't playing for themselves. They didn't come together as a brotherhood to win games. It was more finger pointing that I've seen ever in my life. They came for the Washington Wizards. John Wall is one of my favorite point guards. As soon as he went down, they wanted to point their fingers at him. And it's so crazy. Once he came back, he still was spoon feeding you guys, still getting 14 assists and 8 assists a game. But yet, you got people like Martin Gatot can't even give me 10 rebounds in a series. But they want to throw people under the bus. So the whole thing I want to know is Bradley Beal had 32 points. John Wall had 23 points, 8 assists. If I was the Washington Wizards owner, what am I going to do this summer? Do I keep Bradley Beal? Do I keep John Wall? Do I trade one or the other? More than likely, you're going to keep John Wall. If they trade Bradley Beal, where do he go? Where do he go? I just feel like John Wall and Bradley Beal outgrew each other. I just think it's time for the ownership to say, you know what, we got to trade one of you guys, and something has to give. What can you do to make this Washington Wizards team better? This season been kind of a disappointment. I just thought the Toronto Raptors is the better team. I said it early in the year when I did my segment. When I started the year off the NBA season, I said my pick to come out the East would be the Raptors. And I keep telling everybody that I'm a Cavs fan, but realistically, people just get caught up in loving their favorite teams. I'm speaking facts. I said the Raptors is probably one of the teams that beat come up the East. But not knowing the surges of the Philadelphia 76ers, they've been playing, stepping it up. They still in that honeymoon phase of trusting the process, getting out the first round, beat the Miami Heat team with Hassan Whiteside, and not that long ago who came back from injury with the knee, and he want to talk with management. Hassan Whiteside, he may be asking for a trade, but this Wizards team got a lot of homework to do this summer. How they want to get their team right. Raptors move on in the next round, win the series 4-2. So like I said, I was flipping back and forth between the Raptors and the Cavs game. I'm watching the Cavaliers game, and for some reason, the Cavaliers play a good first quarter, get smoked in the second, got boom rush in the third. This Cavaliers team, I would say, probably this probably the second worst roster that I've seen from the Cavaliers as a playoff team. Like I said, playoff team, not in regular season mode, but a playoff roster. And the reason I said it's the second worst, because now I'm going to say it's the first worst roster. I'm going to say second is that 07 Cavaliers team, because the one thing about that 07 Cavaliers team, which is the NBA Finals, LeBron James is pretty much your predominant scorer. And you had Eric Snow as your point guard. You had Drew Gooden, Sasa Pavlovich, Ira Newble. And they played defense. That team played defense in the playoffs. This team right here can't even guard a light pole. For some reason, I'm sitting back watching the game, and as I'm talking to the TV, it's like, are you kidding me? The Cavaliers can't even grab a rebound that's right there in their face. The ball is right there. And the one thing I noticed about when they get back on defense, or a lot of things I've been seeing, there's no hustle. This team not playing with a sense of urgency. Dude, this team, like I said, they just looking at it like the ball gonna fall in their hands. You have to go get it. You have to go get it. And the reason I'm saying defense is because there have been a couple of plays throughout this series where LeBron James will leave a shooter wide open instead of just charging up, putting his hand up. At least to contest the shot. He's not contesting the shot. He's trying to play under the rim. Why? Because we don't have a rim protector. Both the rim protectors on the bench. Zizic is on the bench. Tristan Thompson on the bench. Tristan Thompson only played 4 minutes and 36 seconds last night. Rather, where can the Cavaliers get their scoring from? J.R. Smith been horrible. Horrible. 9 points, 3 for 9. LeBron James gonna do what he gonna do. He gonna get his 20 points. He got 22 and 7. Kevin Love but non-existence. Kevin Love, his name should be Kevin Mad right now, because he's not doing anything. 3 for 10. The other night he was just 2 for 11. The night before he was 2 for 10. This is terrible. And the Cavaliers organization got suckered in by trading Kyrie Irving. They missing Kyrie Irving. I'm not gonna lie. I wish the Cavaliers still had Kyrie Irving to do more stuff because he can create his own offense. Name one player on the Cavaliers team outside of LeBron James and create their own offense. Nobody. Tyronn Lue got the worst rotations I ever seen. Starting the game with no center. And that's why you're getting blitzed. Nobody's guarding Miles Turner. Miles Turner hitting threes. Miles Turner is erasing people's shots off the glass. He's grabbing all the rebounds and he's scoring down low. You don't have a rim protector. I don't know why Tristan Thompson not playing. I don't know if it's all that or what he got going on. Scratch that. Put him in a game. This is I don't know. The Cavs went backwards. They keep asking LeBron James, is this his last game in a Cavaliers jersey? He's not going to tell you that. He's going to give you the political correct answer. He said, if I lose, it's because I lost in the season in this jersey. I didn't say anything about going anywhere. They keep trying to see tips LeBron's hand like he going to give y'all the answer. He's not giving y'all the answer. You would know what I know. July 1st or July 7th, he always do that. He could do what he want to do. I just feel like, yes, this Cavaliers team, they got smoked by 34. Smoked in Indiana. I was surprised when they hit them threes and the Indiana team went going, meow. They ended 500 the Cavaliers. Tyronn Lue is being out coached. I thought that when he missed that time, being out for like almost 2 weeks from the Cavaliers team when Larry Drew was coaching them, I noticed the Cavaliers was scoring 100 points and teams was getting held under 80. So the Cavaliers winning most of their games by 13 to 15 point margin. I think Tyronn Lue maybe if the Cavaliers lose in the first round, Tyronn Lue getting fired. You don't have no rim protectors. We don't have another scorer off the bench. You don't have another scorer in your starting 5. Cavaliers are getting ousted again. You got Jeff Green, 13 points. Rodney Hood, 12 points. But outside of that, that's the only bench production that was in double figures. So they only had 3 people in double figures for the Cavaliers. Looking at this Indiana Pacers team, not only Victor Oladipo did his thing, they had 7 players in double figures. Darren Collins with 15, Domantas Sabonis, who playing lights out again, 19.6 rebounds. Like I keep saying, if you want to beat the Cavaliers, they have no rim protector. Attack the hole, and that's what they've been doing. The Cavaliers early in the first quarters and going back to in the fourth quarter. Attack the hole. They don't have nobody to stop them. Domantas Sabonis out there giving fits. Miles Turner fits. Then y'all letting Trevor Booker come off the bench, getting 3 and 4 rebounds too. Like I said, the Cavaliers are giving up too many transitional points back on defense. This team, the Indiana Pacers, I've been telling everybody that Victor Oladipo is going to be my most improved player. Once he left, once he got traded to Indiana from OKC to Indiana, do you think Indiana missing Paul George? No. Like I keep saying, Victor Oladipo went to college there. He's familiar with his surroundings there. It's like being at home to them. Indiana was his second home when he was in college there for 2 or 3 years. So, looking at Victor Oladipo, what he did, he was 6 from 8 from the 3-point line. He had 4 steals, 10 assists, 13 rebounds, and 28 points. Played lights out. When they asked him the question the other night, Victor, you guys are down 3 games to 2 facing elimination. He said, facing elimination? He said, last time I thought you got to win 4 games before you move on to the next round. It ain't over yet. The game is not over yet. Or the series. And he kept that same attitude and poise from that night when they lost to Cleveland and brought that same attitude back to Indiana. And what happened? He prevailed and got the win. He was the better player on the floor last night for the Pacers. Taking care of business, taking care of home. The whole ordeal now, can he keep up this same pace and have this thing going on Sunday with his team? Can his team get the wins, this win Sunday to close the Cavaliers out? If the Cavaliers lose, that's going to look real ugly in Cleveland. For LeBron James to go out in the first round. Stranger things have happened. Like I said, 7 players in double figures to give you different things. Thaddeus Young, that mentioned him, or Bogdan Bogdanovic. Man, Cavaliers can't stop a nosebleed. Like I said, they can go out there and guard a light pole if they told them to turn lights. Stand right there and watch the light pole go off. They still run around it, playing no defense. I don't get it. They got to make some adjustments. Dead serious, they got to make some key adjustments. The other game I did watch, now I had OKC as one of the favorites to be in the semifinals in the Western Conference. And I'm going to start with the bad, then we're going to end with the good. The bad is Utah whooped this team. A good old-fashioned butt whooping. The Thunder lost 91-96. And the reason why I'm looking this way is because I'm very disappointed in the Thunder. Not only the former MVP, I never seen a former MVP go out that early in the first round. Not only, like I said, I'm starting with the bad. Not only you got put out in the first round, you got put out by a rookie. Russell Westbrook got outplayed by a rookie. A rookie. Donovan Mitchell. I keep telling everybody, I said this before. I'm going to keep saying it. I said it back when I was watching Summer League camp on NBA League Pass. I said, oh, by me living in Charlotte, North Carolina, by the way, through Cleveland, by the way, OH. Since I've been down here for the last 7 years, watching college basketball and watching Donovan Mitchell when he's at Louisville and all that stuff. He was a hidden talent. He got drafted this past summer in the first round of 13th pick that made the world sick. This guy is on a whole nother level. This guy is, last night they said he was breaking old Wilt Chamberlain records. I'm saying, oh. But y'all still got Ben Simmons as a favorite for Rookie of the Year. Like I said, man, they both need to be Rookie of the Year. They both doing their thing. I'm just looking at it where it is the bad for the OKC Thunder. Carmelo Anthony, 7 points, 3 from 7. This is not the same Melo. Everybody keep calling him Melo. Nah, you gotta earn your nickname back, bro. Calling you Carmelo Anthony. Carmelo Anthony been MIA this series. This year, probably by far, probably the worst statistical part and plus minus of his NBA career. Would you say? Because I believe so. Not only he's not there on defense, he's not getting his shots. Hold on. Let me finish. He's not getting his shots. But the sad part about it is, how can you get shots where Russell Westbrook is grabbing rebounds and going straight to to the basket. This is not a big three type team. This team should be a big two because Steven Adams going to get his. Paul George going to get his. But speaking of Paul George, PG-13. Another one. 5 points. 5 points. And you 2 for 16? You took 16 shots and you got 5 points. The one thing I hate about the NBA now, these new players, I'm being so serious. They take so many threes. I keep saying the two-pointer is the lost art. They don't want to shoot the 15-footer. They want to shoot the sexy ball. Why? Because they said that the chicks dig the long ball. Everybody want to shoot threes. That's why I respect DeMar DeRozan so much. He may take about 3 threes a game. If it's not falling, guess what he do? I'm going to drive to this hole, make the referee blow his whistle. I'm going to pull up for this 15-footer. Paul George, there's no way you're 6'9 or 6'10. There's no way you 2 for 16 with 5 points. There's no way. And you lost. And I can't even say nothing about the OKC Thunder. This game right here was god awful. Russell Westbrook took 43 shots. 43 shots. And some people say we had to. No, we didn't. How do he make his teammates better? I'm tired of telling people, oh, Westbrook make his teammates better. Because he averaged a triple-double. Oh, whoop-de-doo. LeBron James almost averaged one every year. Rondo can do it almost every year. But how do Russell Westbrook make his teammates better? How? 18 for 43? You can't tell me that was something somebody would do when you playing online on NBA 2K18. Taking 43 shots to get a win. And you still came up lost. Russell Westbrook couldn't find no other ways to get his teammates involved. Grabbing rebounds and running straight down the court like the gym is on fire. He didn't play his best basketball. He got ousted by a rookie. The rookie played with more poise than he did. The OKC Thunder got outplayed. If I was Billy Donovan, care what no one says, he's still starting Carmelo Anthony. You can see the numbers he's putting up in the playoffs. Not only the playoffs in the regular season. You gonna start this dude? I don't care about that pride. You the coach. Grow a pair. Carmelo Anthony came off the bench for me. Like it or not. But hey, Carmelo, I'm looking at your plus minuses and the points that you've been scoring throughout the regular season. Since you've been here, I think you only had about 8 or 9 good games, scoring 20 or more points. But other than that, you're not offering me nothing. You're not giving me nothing no offense, and you for sure ain't giving me nothing no defense. But you still gonna stick with that, like he gonna turn that switch on and go straight to work. This ain't the same Carmelo Anthony that played for the Denver Nuggets and the New York Knicks. This is a 34-year-old Carmelo Anthony. That would be 34 next month. No, he'd be 30. No, he is 34. Take that back. He is 34. And he's still stuck with him. For what? For what? MIA. And this is some people's favorite player. And some people were saying that the Cavaliers back in that 03 draft should have drafted Carmelo Anthony because he's a better pro. Where those people at? I don't want to hear that. Tired of people talk about who's better between Melo and LeBron, and some people keep saying Carmelo Anthony. That's not anybody can see that LeBron James is a way better player than Carmelo Anthony. You still think Carmelo Anthony better than LeBron James? You need to go to the doctor and get your eyes checked. Because I don't know who you looking at. Because to be honest with you, Carmelo Anthony's son played basketball too, Cayenne. He ain't even better than Bronny Jr. I'm speaking straight facts. This team, OKC Thunder, this year was a disaster. Bench was terrible. The best defender go down, which hurt them, Andre Robertson. This team was terrible. Like I said, they got ousted by a rookie. I'm looking at where Joe Ingles was giving Paul George the business. The Australian, the man from down under, was giving Paul George the business. 12.7 rebounds and 5 assists. Carmelo Anthony and Paul George wasn't effective enough. And people gonna say, well, because Russell Westbrook had to do it. No, Russell Westbrook chose to do that. He could have had other ways to get his teammates involved. He went out there and took 43 shots. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I'm so hot right now talking about this OKC Thunder team. This team is people always get caught up how a team looks on paper. They got to play together first, people. That's how I know people don't watch basketball. Oh, they got Melo and they got Paul George. Oh, the season about to be lit. Yeah, it was lit. They blew it right out, too. They blew that candle out. That candle was lit for the regular season. And guess what? In Game 6, y'all said it was lit, right? It was lit. Utah blew that lit candle out. Derek Favors, 13 points, 8 rebounds. Rudy Gobert, the Stifle Tower, 12 points, 13 rebounds. Utah Jazz was an underrated team. I said, hey, don't be surprised this team sneak into the playoffs and give out havoc. And that's what they did. Put the Thunder out. They got thunderstruck. And all those subliminal tweets that Kevin Durant been doing, you talk about, he sound like he's my bad. Kevin Durant, boy, you a crazy boy. But at the end of the day, he only tweeting facts. How do Russell Westbrook make his team better? How? Because people say LeBron James don't make his teammates better. Yeah, some people say that his teammates are already good. I beg to differ that. LeBron James put his teammates in the right position to win games. Russell Westbrook do not put his players in the right position to win games. Like I said, if you want to debate me, you know where I'm at. I'm right here, right now. People are always debating on the timelines. Nah, man, call me. Send me an email. Set a video up of a debate, and I'll debate you back. You don't want to go to war with me, because I'm sitting right here spitting straight facts. Russell Westbrook took 43 points and only had 46 points. That's 2K18 numbers right there. Donovan Mitchell, the rookie, 5 from 8 from the three-point line, 38 points. The rookie outplayed the veteran. Alec Burke came off the bench with 11 points, hitting some clutch shots. And Quinn Snyder coached them boys. He lost some great pieces too. And this team still finding some way to get to the playoffs. A lot of analysts on TV didn't even pick the Utah Jazz to go to the playoffs. But guess what? This guy that's sitting right here live in the man cave, do it for free with no pay, doing something that he loved. And I said this team would sneak in the playoffs and will give havoc. Same thing I said about Donovan Mitchell was going to be a problem. Dennis Smith Jr., I said he was a gem, was going to be a problem. Nobody didn't believe me. I said Victor Oladipo was going to be most improved player. Because I'm speaking facts here, man. I said Kyle Kuzma was the steal of the draft too for the Los Angeles Lakers. Man, if y'all don't believe me, man, just go back and watch the videos. Man, I'm not sitting here just to be talking. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. Russell Westbrook. 43 shots with 46 points. God awful. Y'all and people don't think y'all don't think Paul George is leaving? Paul George is gone. Finito. Paul George is out of there. I see it in his face. Worst playoff performance I've ever seen from PG. The worst. They lost in Utah. I told people, they said, who you got in these games? I picked the Raptors to win. I picked the Cavs to win. The Cavs lost. They got to go into a Game 7 on Sunday. I picked the Utah Jazz. I said it's going to be hard to win in Utah. For some reason, it's hard for teams to win in Utah. Y'all don't believe me. Go check the record, man. Y'all know who it is, man. It's Taylor's reporting live and direct for the Man Cave, man. Y'all see my website below, man. Go ahead and do y'all thing, man. Hit that like button. Peace.